はい、皆さん、お元気ですか？私はゴネムです。今日のお話は面白いの話です。新しいじゃなくて、これはがんの話です。Matter of fact, it is the oldest disease in the world. Scientists found Egyptian mummies back 6,000 years ago has diagnosed few cases where patients, women having breast cancer. So this is really very, very old disease. And one of the problem of this disease have showing such hard time to human being, there are several aspects related to this matter. However, one of this, that the cancer cell become resistant to chemotherapy. 例えばね、これはがん細胞ですね。For example ね。So, chemotherapy, 抗がん剤ね、cannot 入らないですよ。がん細胞は入らないです。This cancer cell become resistant to 抗がん剤です。or chemotherapy. Okay? So that is a major problem for treatment of cancer. That the cancer cell become resistant to chemotherapy. So scientists have been trying to find ways to convert the chemo-resistant cells to become sensitive. So they are looking for something called chemosensitizer. And they found quite a lot of these chemosensitizers. However, unfortunately, these are toxic. We have good news for you that DBD, of course you know that very well, very interesting. This product, DBD, it works as chemosensitizer. Means this is, again, 例えばね, this is cancer cell having holes like this hole and another hole and many. These holes all the time closed. 閉まりますね. Closed. So chemotherapy cannot enter. Exactly like this picture. So these are the cancer cell and these are the holes, but it's closed. So chemotherapy cannot enter the cancer cell and kill the cancer cell. Very interesting findings. If you add chemotherapy and DBD, the holes are open. Means these holes are open and chemotherapy will enter, but must be in the presence of DBD. Okay, this is hypothetical. I am showing you something to let understand this is cancer cell. I am showing you the grammatic presentation, but real matter of fact, it's true. Here we go. This is a cancer cell treated with chemotherapy alone. 抗がん剤ですね。だけです。This cancer cell had treated with DBD. So the DBD induced holes on the cancer cell, and as a result of this punching holes, that chemotherapy was able to enter inside, and we can see the cell shining. Cancer cell become shining. So you can see the contrast between DBD untreated, DBD treated. You can see chemotherapy called the hyaluronidase. The model is able to enter the cell. So that is very interesting findings. And we hope, this just has been published only a few days ago. It's in the internet. You can go and find this study published in International Journal of Nano. International journal, which is really very difficult to publish with it. And we are very happy to see this article have been published through a big group of scientists at UCLA. And the conclusion of this study is very important because we can draw conclusion from this study. We used a special type of leukemia blood cancer, resistant to chemotherapy. So we found that the picture I just showed to you now is this type of resistant chemotherapy. And the second part of conclusion that DBD consider a potential novel adjuvant for the treatment of resistant chemotherapy. So this is the conclusion of our study. We hope and we are confident that this study will draw the attention of oncologists working in the field of cancer, and particularly with leukemia. And we will try in the future to find the power of DBD, or using the potential of DBD to work as chemosensitizer for other types of cancer, not only leukemia-resistant to chemotherapy, but also for stomach and liver and kidney and all this kind of killing and cancers for human being. Again, I congratulate you for these great findings, and this is the beginning. Again, I want to emphasize that scientists have been trying very desperately to find chemosensitizers. However, most of the ones that have been discovered so far are toxic, while this DBD agent is not toxic as we have been seen. The second aspect for this study is, which I like to tell you, and actually it's prematurely to tell, however, it's very interesting findings, that when we culture DBD with aged human T cells, we found that DBD is able to enhance T cell proliferation. As you know, when people getting aged, that T cells become weak. And that probably responsible for the development of cancer associated with aging people. So that's very interesting. Another interesting finding that is the same product again is able to enhance T cell proliferation. 80% of the white blood cells, we call them T cells. T cells. And some group of T cells called cytotoxic T lymphocyte, these are responsible for killing the cancer cell. This is one of the first lines of defense against cancer in our body. So it's good news that when people get cancer or get older, that T cell proliferation become weak. And it's very interesting, the second findings is that DBD is able to enhance T cell proliferation. So we did similar study with mice 2 years ago, and recently we found also human T cells are susceptible to DBD enhancing potential. As for myself, you may ask what I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm very happy because recently I received an award, which is here, T cells here. They call employment reward of being a draw for 25 years or 30 years. You may see it in my Facebook to see the entire reward itself. And finally, I want to say, minna-san gambaro. Gambatte masho, minna-san desu ne. So soon we will see you hopefully next year. Thank you very much, and we like to see you all the time. Sayonara.